Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven. Thank you very much for joining me today. And today's tutorial, we're going to be making this large envelope journal, and this is made using the C4 envelopes. And this is not my original idea. I got this idea off a lady on YouTube. I'll leave the link in the video description bar, which will take you to her tutorial. And I thought it was a brilliant idea. I've actually altered my journal inside to how she did it, because I've used smaller papers and envelopes, so I've adjusted mine to be able to, work for this size envelope. So this is the journal, and as you can see, I've not decorated it much. I've only added some lace and a bit of twine to add a bow, but when this video comes out, I'm currently on holiday at Norfolk. So this is going to be my holiday journal. So I'm going to add my photos and do journaling and add any tickets or leaflets or anything like that into this when I get home. And then I can decorate it around it. So this is what the front and the back looks like. So I've used the writing set from BeeBeeCrafts to decorate the whole of this journal. So let's have a look inside. So this is what it looks like. Now everything is attached with washi tape. Again, the washi tape is from BeeBeeCrafts. Now to make sure that this washi tape stayed in place, I did use some Alma's, it's just washable school glue, and this goes on purple but dries clear. Really good stuff. And I use that to glue on my washi tape, so then I know that all my pages and envelopes and everything are not going to come off because the washi tape is secured with glue. Now if you don't like the rough edge like I have done here and done, basically a bit of like decoupaging, if you don't like that, you could use a washi tape that's just got one continuous roll and just use that. Whereas this one, I wanted to, tear bits up and just stick it on randomly. So here we have two journaling books. So this is the first one, and I've just, threaded some cotton thread through my pages to tie them together. And then here is the second one. Then in the middle we have this flap that lifts up. Again, I've just added a bit of lace. This lifts up, okay, and we have this waterfall section. Now this is a bit different to how it would be, because I've got one coming down this way and then the other one going up that way. So we've got this one here, again they're sewn together, and then we've got this one that comes down this way. I have used one of the envelopes to use as a pocket, so then I can put any tickets in there if I wish. So that just folds back up, and then this one folds over like that. Then on this side we have three envelopes, and they just open up like this. Space here for photos, and again we have the envelopes for any tickets or anything like that. And then we've got this large pocket here, and I wasn't sure if to add another journal inside there or if just to leave it as a large pocket, because we're going to Sandringham, I think that's how you say it, the Queen's House, and if we get any leaflets or brochures or anything like that, then I can put them in the big pocket. So I may leave it as just a big pocket, and because I have enough journal pages here. So, but you can do whatever you want with that. So yeah, anyway, let's get on in today's tutorial. So to make this project, we're going to be using the large envelopes, and you have to excuse my voice, guys, I'm not feeling very well. We're going to be using the C4 envelopes, and this is from Poundland. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I've folded it in half already, but I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing with the envelope. So we're going to fold it in half. It's not quite in the center because we need to leave a gap here for this to fold. So we're going to fold this over, okay, and like I said, we're going to leave a slight gap, and I've left probably about 1/8 of an inch, maybe more than that, and I'm going to just give that a good crease Okay, so that's what it looks like. So now we're just going to add our books and envelopes and things. So I'm using the writing set that I got from BeeBeeCrafts, and it came with all these different writing papers and these envelopes here. So I've got my papers prepared. So I have one here, and this is an A4 size, so it's not going to fit the length of my cover. So I've got two of these. Well, we're going to make the second one with you in a second, and we're going to layer them on top of each other like that. So this one opens first, then this one opens, and then we're going to have a waterfall behind here. We're going to have some of these envelopes, and these are going to be stacked on each other. So this one will open first, then this one, then this one, and then we can have some. Here is my first journal, and I've stuck the papers back to back because it's white on the, or well, it's like a creamy colour on the back, and I didn't want to see that. So I've stuck them back to back, and I've sewn them together. The one, this beautiful washi tape from BeeBeeCrafts, and I think I'm aiming for more this one. I'm not entirely sure yet, but if I have to use this one, I'm gonna have to cut it in strips. Whereas if you use these ones, you can use a one long strip of washi tape. But if I use this one, I might just rip the top and give it a bit of a distressed look. I don't know yet, but we'll decide that when we get to it. But first of all, we need to make our book. So like I said, I've got my paper stuck together here, and I also want to distress it as well, but I want to sew this together. So I'm going to just, I was originally going to staple it, but then I realised I hadn't got any staples in my stapler, and I was like, oh, okay, so I'm going to have to punch some holes and thread some cotton through. I'm using this one that I just found in my sewing box, and I've just layered it, you know, up twice to make it a bit more thicker. So we're just going to simply make 3 holes, which I've done already. So I've put one in the center here, and then 2 on the bottom, 1 here and 1 here. So I've threaded my cotton thread, or whatever it is, through my long needle, and we're going to start off by going through the middle like so, and leaving a bit to be able to tie. So I'm going to turn it over, then we're going to come back through the top, go all the way down to the bottom, and I want to make sure that this one stays on that side, because we're going to thread it through the middle hole and come out this side, so then we can tie it. We can get it in the hole and come out the other side like so, and then we need to just pull it ever so tightly. Don't do it too tight because you don't want to rip paper, and then we're just simply going to make a knot, and it's as simple as that. So I'm just going to do a double knot just to make sure. Okay, and then we can just trim that off like so, and there we go. That is your journal. So we're going to attach it on the edge here. So we're going to stick these into our cover now, and we're going to attach this one first. So I want to attach it on the inside. So I am going to use the washi tape that I got from BeeBeeCrafts, and I'm going to add some glue to these just to make sure that it sticks down. And the washi tape is, you know, basically to help decorate it, a bit more, if you know what I mean. So I'm just wondering if to use my Pritt Stick glue actually, just to make it easier. So I'm going to use this Disappearing Purple Elmer's glue. This is brilliant stuff. I use this to attach my fabric to my covers, and you'll see that in a few weeks. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. I'm looking for a piece of scrap paper. Okay, let's just use one of these because I've got plenty of them. So I'm just going to add some glue, and don't worry, this will dry clear. So I'm going to add half of it on this side, and then I'm going to add the other half to my journal. So I'm going to add some glue here. So I'm going to place that. I'm going to move this out the way now. Place my journal next to it, like so. Then I'm going to get my bone folder and just give it a crease in the middle where it's going to fold, like so, and then press it down. And then I'm going to add a bit more glue here. And layer it over the top of the other one. So, and then add the glue for the other one. And that will fold over like so. Okay, so, oh, I should have left that to wait till that dries, but that's how it's going to go. And then we're going to add our washi tape on here and then wrap it around the cover. So that's the first one added. So like I said, it'd be better to wait till that side dried, but there we go, that is the first journal added, and I think it looks really cute with that washi tape actually. And like I said, it doesn't matter that it's not all level, it gives that bit of character. So yeah, and I've just realized that that is all the same paper, but oh no it isn't, there we go. Anyway, so now we're going to do the same with the second one, and I'm going to get my washi tape, stick that on there, this will have to pull back like that, and I just need to work out where I need to add that glue. So it's about here somewhere. So I'm going to add that and try and line it up. In fact, I want the spine to line up with the edge of my cover. Hopefully I can get that right. And then press that down like so. Get my bone folder and just give that a good press, and also go ahead down the middle where it will fold like so. Okay, so that is that one now added. Okay, and now we need to add the washi tape down there. So let's add the glue on here and add the washi tape. I'm going to grab my scissors, turn it over and make a cut on there, and then we can add the washi tape to the other side, and it looks like it's all a continuous piece. And I'm going to add a bit more washi tape on that bit where there's a space. Okay, so that's them now added. So now we're going to add a piece of paper here to cover this up. So I might have this one to match this one here, I don't know, and then we can add our waterfall section on top. So I'm going to cut my pieces, and I'm not going to tell you the measurements. Like I said, I'm just going to tick mark with a pencil, because your envelope might be slightly different to mine. So I'm just going to just tick mark where I want to cut it. Okay, so then I'm going to do that and add my piece here as well, and then I need to use my pattern paper for the waterfall, but I think it's just going to blend in. So I've just got some cream paper, I think, well, it's cardstock, but it's more on the thin side. So I've got 2 sheets of paper. Now I will tell you the measurements for this. It's 8 1/4 by 6, I think 6 and, oh no, 5 7/8. So 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. Fold this over, and I'm not going to go all the way. I'm going to fold it over and leave about 1/2 inch gap here. So fold that over like that. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Get your second piece, and we're going to lay this on top, and you want to leave a 1/2 inch section again on the bottom, and then we're just simply going to fold this over like that, and then it will give you another 1/2 inch section here. So can you see what we've done? So then when we open it up, that's your waterfall. Okay, then what you need to do is you need to sew these sections together. So you just do the same as what we did with the journals. Okay, so I've done them already, and I've also gone ahead and distressed my papers. So this one is going to go on the top here, and I've added a magnet underneath and also a magnet on the back of this one, because then I'm going to add this one on the bottom. I'm actually going to stick all this down to this cover here, but I'm also going to add the washi tape along the top just to make it all blend in to the rest of them. And then I'm going to attach this one with just the washi tape along the bottom, because obviously this is going to come open up like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Okay, so there we go. So I've now added that section. So this opens up like that. So then we've got the top part here. Okay, and then that's stuck down, and then they've got the bottom part comes down this way. Okay, to add a piece of card over the top just to make that a bit more finished. So I'm going to add this again, adding some washi tape over the top, and I'm going to add a magnet to keep it closed here, and then I've got some lace and some of this trim, and I'm just going to add it along the bottom there just to finish that bit off, but I am going to add some paper to this as well, and also on the inside. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to cover this section with paper, because I might just add my photos to them so you won't see the paper anyway. So this is going to be my holiday journal. Okay, so I've added the flap now, and I've also added the lace trim on the bottom, so it opens up like that. So I want to add a pocket here, so I've got one of the envelopes and I just cut it down. Okay, and I've put some double-sided tape on the back, and I'm going to place that on here like so. And then I've got an envelope here that I could add some tickets in, you know, for my holiday, or if I want to add some journaling things in there, then I can do. So that's that. So the top part comes down there, that goes there, and that goes there. So that is those two sections done now. And now we just need to add the envelope. I have 3 envelopes here. I've got 2 the same and then a different one to go on top. So the 2 that are the same are going to go on this side, and we want to make sure that the flap is, because when we open it, our flap's going to be this side. So I want to line up my envelope where that paper ends, so then we've still got that slight gap. So that one will go there, and we will add the washi tape on top and also on the inside, but we're going to tuck the washi tape underneath here inside the pocket. So we're going to add the first envelope here, then you would add the second one on top, again lining it up so it still has that gap here, and then we will add the final one on top of here, and again making sure that the washi tape is going inside the pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, because you know how to add the washi tape. It's the same as what we've done here. So now I've added the envelopes, so this is what they look like, and I've gone ahead and I've added my paper on the inside flaps here. And what I've done is I've added some, where did I do it? I added some washi tape to the spine just to make it a bit more sturdier, and also on this flap I've added the papers on the inside and the outside flap, and also the front and back cover. I've just done that just to save time, and I've added some magnets to be able to keep that closed, and then I've just added some lace and twine here. I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate it yet. In fact, I might even leave it plain. I'm not entirely sure yet. Let's have a look at it now it's all completed. So we have our journal sections here. So we've got our 2 books. So there's that one, and then there's also this one here, and then we've got this flap that lifts up, and that's what that looks like. And then we've got this waterfall section, so this one comes down first and opens this way. Then we've got this one that opens up this way, and then we have the pocket, well, the envelope for a pocket here. So that lifts up like that, and then that goes over, and then obviously we have the envelopes section here, and then I've got a big photo mat space, and then we've got this big pocket here. So that is the envelope journal, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, give it a big thumbs up, and if you make this, then I would love to see the one that you've made on my Facebook page called Crafty Heaven. Links will be down below, and I hope that you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.